All right. Hi, I'm Grant Nelson. This is my dog Bailey, and welcome to Mustache Off Grid. That might be. Nope. Nope. Got her! Finally! Man, that was hard. Nice, nice. Look at that. Classic scenario, guys. Well, guys, and to add insult to injury, this is the spare tire on my truck, and it's flat. And I know it's leaking along here. It looks like it's a tubeless tire, so just another issue. Got a flat on the truck, get the spare tire down to put it on, and it's flat. I actually filled that up this morning, so I mean, maybe it would get me home, but you know, just another pain thing. All right, guys, starting on the pig pen. You might have seen my other video where I had the post that I put in, and so we got the post put in, the nice cedar posts. They're pretty solid now. I've had this roll of wire. I bought it probably a year or two ago. I just haven't used it yet, so that should be perfect. It's about 330 feet of wire. Got some chain. Got about 3 ratchet straps. Got a come along and another ratchet strap. Now the ratchet straps, some of these ones I have are about 500 pounds of force, which, you know, it don't seem like a lot, but they could probably get a little more than that, honestly. And I mean, 500 pounds is the max capacity for them. You know, so they might go tighter than that, but that's a lot more force on the top of a board or whatever than just your hands or something like that. If you watched my primitive leverage video, you could use a rope and twist it to get leverage to do fencing like this as well if you want to do it real old-fashioned. But just figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing here. Guys, now just a tip here, when you're doing woven wire fencing, you'll see that there is smaller squares on the bottom. Make sure that that's the bottom of your fence. Some of my pastures up by the street, I have put the wider squares on the bottom, just because I want my sheep to not get their legs caught in the fence. Generally, if a cow got their leg caught, they'd just pull the fence right out of the ground because they're a cow. But the sheep, I like to put this to the bottom, but because this is going to be a pig pen, you'll want to put the smaller squares to the ground. So just a tip there. I'm going to start tacking this into this post here. And you'll want to use fencing staples. Some people like to say, you know, there's certain sizes and things. I would say generally 1 inch to 1.5 inches is usually pretty good. But it don't really matter that much on the sizing of it. And generally, because I'm going to be pulling this, I like to leave just a little bit of leeway, have it tight to the ground. You can kind of bend it around the post here a little bit. That way it'll kind of stick in there maybe a little. Yeah. Probably give you a little better angle here. But basically, now you just tack it into the post. I thought I had a lot more staples than this in this box. I might have to go look around a little bit. That's okay though. And generally speaking, you don't have to do it for every square. You probably need, you know, maybe 6 tacks in there, something. Obviously one on the top, one on the bottom. Yeah, right there looks good. Alright, so we got her tacked into the post here. One thing that I'm going to do, because I know when I pull this tight, there's a good chance that the wire might pull through this staple a little bit. What I'll generally do is crease these a little bit. That way it don't slide through quite as easily. So I crease the spots a little bit right up against the wire. You can see that one pulled through a little bit right away there. But generally your staple's going to help a little bit, but you know, I just like to make them a little bit more coarse, and that way they won't pull through quite as easy. I mean, they might still pull through. I just like to give them a little bend, and that way they don't slide quite as easily. Just gives you a little bit of pressure, you know. Nothing too fancy or anything, just makes it a little harder for it to slide through the staple. Gives it a little extra pressure, like I said. And once I get this tightened, I might actually do some other things on this as well. Actually, I'm probably going to double the staples on this just because it's the corner post. I'll probably put another staple on these too, just to make it a little more solid even. So, especially on the top and bottom. Now we're going to roll this out. Generally speaking, you know, you kind of just let her flop and roll her down the hill. All right, now the first thing you're going to want to do once you get it rolled out like this is you're going to want to just pull it as tight as you can. And obviously you're not going to get it super tight, but you want to get the slack out of the next step. Generally, this is how you do it. There's more than one way to do this, but this is just how I'm going to do it for now. I take this fence post, metal fence post, and I run it through the wire. and I kind of just run it through it a few different ways. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Basically, I crisscross the fence post between these panels here. Get it a little tighter and then come in with the really tight. Usually I'll take a chain or something to attach this stuff to on the tree, make it a little more sound. And you can put one section of chain up high to hook into, and then you can have one up low or down low if you are wanting to do this kind of thing. The chain has two ends, so you can make two loops, one for the bottom, one for the top. Now this, I'm just trying to get the fence a little tighter before I really tighten it. So I'm just not going full tight on this, just kind of a starter tight. I'm going to put another ratchet on the bottom as well. That way we can pull it a little more even. And when you're using ratchet straps like this, these little ratchet straps, they can be a little more bendable, so not really a good thing, but just something to know. But they are handy to have because they got a lot of pressure. They're good for keeping a ladder steady. A lot of different things that ratchet straps are pretty handy for. So just keep that in mind. I run them around the wire and the post, and that way it's got a hold on the wire and the post. And this ain't the only way to do it, guys, but this is just my way, how I do it. So, you know, just if you're looking for tips and tricks, this might be something you're interested in. But all right, so now we got her. We got the top and we got the bottom. So we're gonna ratchet until we get it pretty tight. And probably good to do it evenly, you know, somewhat evenly, I guess. It's coming along. It's looking a lot better. This ratchet strap right here really pulls. This thing's got some torque. I don't know how many pounds it is or what, but this one is a real sturdy one. It actually came on the property. Kind of funny. But this one I'll probably just tie in here because I don't really have much other option on this one. And the reason I use 3 is because sometimes you just gotta adjust them. You could use come-alongs or different things as well, but this is just what I got on hand, so. And I'm adjusting these ratchets so I can get a little more length out of them. All right. I think we can reach it. I think it's gonna reach. Yeah, that's gonna reach. That's good. All right, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Well, guys, we had real wet ground, and the post came right out of the ground. The nice corner post you guys watched me cement in came right out of the ground. You know, it was pretty solid. I probably had a ton or more of pressure on it, and I pulled the post right out of the wet ground. But I do have a plan for an adjustment, so I'll get back to you guys with that adjustment when I'm working on it. I do have a plan in my mind on how I can fix this situation. But yeah, not good. Not good. Waste of time. See, now I should have done it the way I did these posts, like this. And that's what I'm going to do on my plan here. I'm going to fix that corner there and do this. And one thing I'll say about that is I should have known better. I should have known better. We had nice wet ground and I was excited to pound some post in today. But now I'm probably going to just maybe get the fence rolled out first. So anyway, it is what it is. And the world will continue to spin. And we'll all live, so. Alright, well, as you guys saw, this post pulled out of the ground here. Ground was too soft today, so too soft today the ground is, but I'm not soft, so I'll deal with it. Alright, I came up with a solution here, and we'll see what it does. But first thing, sit, come on, sit. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. All right. Good boy. Hey, guys, let's make Bailey famous. Let's make Bailey famous. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mustache Off Grid. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless. Let's make Bailey famous, guys. What do you think, boy? I got him these treats here. We'll see if he likes them, guys. You ready, boy? You ready? Hey, you're already sitting. Hey, come out here again. Come out here. You ready? Sit, 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 sit. Nice catch, dude. We'll give you one more. You ready? You ready? Ready, boy? Hey, go out there. Go out there. Ready, sit, sit, sit. Nice catch. Nice catch. Good boy. Good boy. You ready? You ready? There's a piece of pumpkin. You ready? Nice catch, dude. Bailey. Sit. 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 Come on. Sit. 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 Stay. 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 Hey, sit. Sit. Nice catch. You ready? Sit. 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 Nice catch, dude.